and welcome back. What a fun time I've been having. What a shame you've missed it. The upshot of all this is the thing is dead. And we have soul trapped the guy. I guess that's what that large face means. But yeah, it turns out you're advised to have a lot of magical defense. Spell absorption, spell reflection, and shield spells are recommended. And of course, I didn't have any of those. So I went back into town, went around the Mages Guild, and picked up a spell absorption spell. But I couldn't find a reflection or a shield. And I looked and went to a few other towns we can continue now. Went to a few other places to see if I could pick up those spells, and I could not. I don't. Maybe I should check the list of things that have been implemented. Maybe. Yeah, maybe the shield and reflection haven't been implemented. I don't know. Let's just get out of here. I don't actually remember where I set the anchor. Where did I set it? No, let's cancel that and save. Okay. We have to go back to the King of Worms. Well, everybody in this castle tries to kill us. Yes, thank you. I mean, I'd rather not kill you. So I thought, well, I have to make do with just the spell absorption and see if you can basically trick the Lich into using up all his magicka, and then maybe we can take him on. Let's see. Well, we made it out of wherever that was. Yes. But yeah, every time I had to. It was the most safe scummy fight ever, where either if he didn't kill me immediately, then I just can't. I can't do two. I can barely do one thing at a time, let alone two things at a time. Yeah. So basically, I had to. If he didn't kill me in his first go, then I had to try and get some damage in, and most of the time, he wasn't having any of it. So yeah, every time he didn't kill me, but I managed to get a hit in on him, I had to save it, rest, to get back to enough magicka to cast another spell absorption, go back in, and repeat. I must have been doing that for 10 minutes of just constant saving, dying, reloading, saving, dying, reloading, saving, reloading. That was the wrong sequence, but it was extraordinarily painful, is the point. Now then, let's go back to the King of Bloody Worms. Scourge. Yes, why not? I should have really cast a recall. I'm not interested in recall points anymore. Yeah, so where we stand now, one Lich is extraordinarily dangerous opponent for us. I think I've done it again, haven't I? Yes, hello you guys. Can you just... Look. Right. Let's anchor here. Let's go to this damned place. No, I don't want to go there. No, stop it. I don't remember. Okay, whatever. Great. The dwarven daikatana will be sufficient. Come on. Hey. I mean, there's something... Condition slightly used. I don't understand. Yeah, that was extraordinarily attritional, and yeah, I don't know how we're going to fare against. Well, at the moment, it's not even practical. Hello again. A bracelet, eh? In addition, I decided that it is time for someone outside of Tyrus Septim's line to know the truth about the Underking. As you know, blah blah blah, plot, blah 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 blah. Well, whatever. The Underking... Why would the Underking... Oh, it doesn't matter. Just things. Well, if you tell me that your enemy is very bad, who am I to argue? I'm pretty sure you know what powers this has, King of Worms. Why don't you tell me? You've had enough of it as well, haven't you? You just can't bear anymore. The worst part was, because I had to leave that dungeon with the Lich to go and get spell absorption, was when I came back in, of course, the dungeon was reset. I had to... It was easy to get back to the place, but I had to go and pull all those bloody levers again to open the bars. It's just an awful nightmare. Anyway. Yeah, we want to teleport. I wonder if, once we do this other mission for the Queen of Sentinel, by stealing this painting from Castle Wayrest, once we go back to her with the picture, will her guard still be hostile? Maybe that. I don't know. I don't know if that makes a problem or not. Maybe they reset. We'll find out. Where did you come from? Yeah, what is there to be done? Do we go back to Wayrest? We may as well, right? We may as well go back to Wayrest. Right. So let's just take stock. We have some stuff to sell. We've got 19k in the wagon, and we have a bank account in Wayrest, so we should consolidate all that. We should take it back to Daggerfall later as a letter of credit. But whilst I do that tidying up, I'm going to do that off camera, and we will pick up again next time to begin the next mission, which is to go through a castle dungeon to find a painting. Hopefully not guarded by a lich, but we'll find out that soon enough. And welcome back. I think the last bit of recording I did sometime yesterday, I thought that was going to be the end of an episode, but having checked the various durations of the video files, it won't be. So this will be an intra episode. It doesn't matter. We're continuing now. Well, I say we're continuing. We are continuing. We're going to be doing the mission to steal a painting from the dungeon of Castle Wayrest, but after I took care of selling all the excess stuff and things like that, I decided I'd put the old Dwarven Daikatana in for repairs, which means I'd prefer to get that back before we begin the main quest mission. So, whilst we're waiting for the repair, which will take one day, I thought we'd just do a random quest in the city of Wayrest. And we were directed to this tavern, and the first person we spoke to has indeed given us a quest, which I don't think I've seen before. My friend is missing. I'm afraid he may have been hurt. I will pay you money if you find him. Now, when I hit yes, I'm going to quickly turn away because there's some inappropriate pixel imagery that I would hate your innocent and pure minds to be corrupted by. So please just look away, close your eyes now for a moment. And you're safe. It's okay. You can look again now. So this person has been missing for 4 days, and the only clues are that he has been seen with 2 people recently. Wow. And who are these people? Gondod and Andival. Sure, I can do more than one thing at once. I don't know what I'm getting involved in now. The Unfortunate Scorpion Inn. I don't know if that's... No time frame was specified. Now, if people will stop trying to give me north, eh? You know what? I'm afraid I can't do three quests at the same time. The Daggerfall will explode. So we were recommended to go north. But I'd rather... Yes, show me on my map. Do you think... You think it could be the Buckinghouse residence? Well, what about taverns? The Unfortunate Scorpion. Maybe it's one of those little villages that's named after a tavern that isn't in the village. I'm just going to assume that it is the Buckingham residence. The only other thing which happened, which is the bracelet that the King of Worms gave us. It was very boring, in fact. It was just a fire damage bracelet. I mean, you can see here now. A blazing bracelet of fireballs. A fireball, well, I mean, I guess it might. The Coppersmith residence. It's I haven't seen somebody since the day before yesterday. You should ask Betty Weir Greenhard. Who's Betty Weir Greenhard? Betty Weir Greenhard. Southwest. Come on, put it on the map. Or who was the other one? Andival. So one is southeast. The other is southwest. The Thieves Guild. Maybe that's connected to the letter they sent me. Are they in shops or taverns? Betty Weir Greenhard. Put it on the map. Southwest. Too late, I think very poorly of you. Southeast. I'll show you it on your map. I'll show you on the map. Right. Why couldn't you have told me? Okay, no, the King House residence. Where are you? I beg your pardon. You again? Well, in theory, that was also on the map. So if that was to the southeast, the other one would be to the southwest, wouldn't it? The Hawkston residence, right in the corner. Thank you so much. I knew I should have just gone to an inn and rested for 24 hours. You know what, helps to go in the right direction. I've just realised that it's winter again and everything's covered in snow. It seems it was a very short autumn. Of course, I've lost track of all time now with this series. It all just blends together. but in a good way, mostly. And now we're going to get sent all the way back across town again. It's you again! Edwin Morton. Tell me of Edwin Morton. The northwest on the map, the northwest. Well, one option would be one of these two places we've already been. You know what, I should be asking for the where is, tell me about, no. General? Here we go. The Coppersmith residence, the Buckinghouse residence, the King House residence, the Hawkston residence. So there's 4 residences. The Hawkston we know about, the King House we know about, a Bucking House we know about, which I think also doubles up. It could be anywhere, couldn't it? Edwin Morton. It's right there. Oh dear. Well, okay, fine. We're just gonna go back the way we came. No, this doesn't bode well for the other place, which is over there. No, you're still. This is very annoying. You disappoint me. Never mind. north of here. Yeah. You. He's south of here, is he? You don't even know. You don't know nothing. Yes. The other option is that you're hilariously in the beaver and giant, so to speak, as it were. Barbara? Let me in or out. Is that it? What a small place. West of here, eh? Yeah. Okay, so this looks like a complete and total waste of time. Where is things? Never mind. There's only you who we can't talk to, so this is just... He's not up there. There's no other secret rooms, are there, in these places? Well, I'm going to look anyway. I'm not interested. Just in case he's hilariously hiding in the thing, because that would be funny. Armbands. So it's not a letter. Go on, be hiding in here. That would be hilarious. Well, I think I've exhausted every possibility. Yeah, hang on. So, let us never speak of this again. I'm pretty sure that what's happened is because, well, I've reloaded before that quest, but because this building that quest involves 4 locations, but that building somehow was 2 of those locations, and I think that prevented the person that we needed to speak to from appearing. But I'm just going to assume that's a problem in the nature of Daggerfall itself. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So we're going to go back to the second plan, which is to sleep. I can't find the right button. Oh dear, I'm tired myself. I think I will go to sleep myself soon. But sadly, not for 24 hours. So, first class armor. There you are. Excellent. You wouldn't think this place had a dungeon. Certainly not a dungeon on the scale that we are about to encounter. I wonder which of these doors. I forget who you people are. Edwir, Arenzia. Well. Let's see what happens. Yeah, whatever. Well, the music has changed. Perhaps that means we're in the dungeon. Seems... Well, I never. What have you people built down here? This is incredible. Got to be something good in here, hasn't there? Yeah. Now we need to find a painting. Presumably there'll be some equivalent thing to the switches puzzle. Joy, I can't wait. Hello. How boring. Oh, pretty good. So, yeah. There was no benefit whatsoever. Oh well, never mind. I think you may have been focusing on the wrong target there. And we're back again. Once again, an interruption of real life has taken place, and now a little more than 24 hours have passed. I don't know exactly what happened in the meantime, but I'm pretty sure it involved getting lost in the dungeon of Castle Wayrest, and then I have sneakily had to look at the UESP guide, and of course previously we went through that door, but we weren't supposed to go through that door. No, of course we were supposed to go through this door. Woohoo. So all I know, so I didn't read everything, I only had a little sneaky thing to get going, was that you come through that door, you turn left, and then there was something about teleporters. So that's as much cheating as has taken place. But yeah, before we went through this door, and there's a whole other dungeon on this side. Whether or not it connects back and we might have wandered back, I have no idea. But that is very sneaky. If it is an entirely separate dungeon that doesn't connect here. Very sneaky. Well. Okay then. First teleporter. This layout does remind me of a... I think it was another dungeon that in the end didn't end up on video. And I said something like we didn't miss anything except for a new layout with lots of teleporters. Yes, I remember this. No idea what that does. Any secret doors here? Yeah, nice shadows. Well, please, more rats would be fine. Anyway. Oh wait. Well, what I think I'm going to do in a moment is just I think we sneaked up on him. What I think I'm going to do is try a little experiment whereby basically I'm going to shut up and I'm going to try and edit this to play it back at a high speed, partially to save time. Also, it seems like, you know, might be kind of might be funny, might be something like a Benny Hill effect. So let's try that. Well, that's enough of that. I'm going to now go away and cheat totally, and I'll see you next time. I hope that worked. I don't know if it worked yet because when I'm recording this, it's still normal, so it'll be interesting to see. Anyway, take care. See you next time. Adios.